Soul Yoga with Sharon, and I am Sharon. So this is our beginner, gentler yoga class this evening. So probably all you'll need would be a block and whatever you need for your Shavasana. So we are going to begin on our backs. So let's make our way down to our backs, and we'll just start in corpse pose to begin with. So just let everything release out. Let those arms relax out. Let the earth support you here. We'll just pause here, feeling the connectedness of the earth to our body, feeling the connectedness of the breath to the body. Let's go ahead and take the feet to the mats and the knees up to the ceiling. And we'll place the hands on the belly. Tuck that chin in towards the chest. And we'll start to deepen our breath here. Take it nice and low into the belly. Feeling that belly and the hands slightly rise with your inhale. And as you exhale nice and slow, feel the belly and the hands release back. Inhaling nice and deep into the belly. Exhaling nice and slow. Awesome. Let's just continue. Nice deep inhales. Nice slow exhales. Finding the rhythm of your breath in your body. Maybe taking notice of how the breath is moving in and out of the body. Maybe feeling the coolness of the breath as it enters the nostril. And feeling the warmth of the breath as it exits the nostril. We'll continue here for about 3 more nice deep breaths. And we'll slowly release the hands back out to the sides, palms facing the ceiling. We're going to prepare for bridge. So take a nice deep inhale. And with the exhale, press into the floor with the feet as you lift the hips. Just bring them gently up. Doesn't matter how high they go. If you want to go higher to get a little bit more stretch, feel free. Maybe lift the toes to activate the legs. And we'll just pause here for a few breaths. We'll take one more breath in bridge. And with your next exhale, we're going to lower the hips down. And with the inhale, we're going to lift the hips back up. Exhale, lower down. We'll just do a little bridge pulse here. We'll do that for 3 more times. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting. Just follow your breath. If it's not the same as mine, just follow your breath. And when the hips are down, we'll pause and meet there. And let's hug in the right knee, and then we'll hug in the left knee. And we'll just sway side to side here. And we'll eventually roll to one side. And then we'll use our arms and our hands to press the body up. Oh, take your time, and we'll make our way to a tabletop position. Let's make sure those hands are coming directly underneath the shoulders. Nice, strong fingers here. And make sure those hips are right on top of those knees. Let's press into the floor with the hands. And we'll inhale as we drop the belly, let the chin lift up, find cow pose. Now we're going to stay here. And let's take a couple breaths. Maybe the belly releases a little bit more with the exhale. One more breath. Now with your next exhale, we're going to move to cat pose. And then we're going to pause in cat pose for a few breaths. So lift that spine up, press those hands in, press that belly button towards the spine. And let's take some breaths here in cat. Let's take one more breath. And now we'll start a cat-cow flow. With your next inhale, lift out to cow. With your exhale, take it to cat. And we'll continue with that with your breath. Inhaling as you lift the chin out, belly drops towards the floor. Exhaling as your chin comes to your chest and arch your back. Just follow your own breath. It might be different in mine, and that's okay. And when you feel ready, make your way back to neutral tabletop. Nice, gentle gaze towards the mat. And we'll get ready for our first down dog as we curl our toes under. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, let's lift the hips up. We'll let the heels relax down. And we'll bend the right knee and find a stretch along the back leg of the left. And then we'll bend the left knee, finding a stretch along the back right leg. And we'll just keep alternating. Maybe move with your breath if you can get there. And we'll settle into a neutral down dog here when you feel ready. Feel free to bend those knees if you need to here. Maybe walk the feet out as wide as the mat. We're going to pause here for 3 really nice deep breaths in down dog. So get nice and comfy in your down dog. All right, we're going to look towards our hands and we're going to slowly, one step at a time, walk the feet in. Just take your time. And we'll arrive here at forward fold together. Bend those knees. And then we'll inhale, we're going to sweep the arms straight up overhead to extended mountain. Release the shoulders down away from the ears. Find something to focus on. Breathe. Just a slight bend in your knees here. Tilt the pelvis in maybe a little. One more breath. Our next inhale, bring the palms together. Drag the thumbs through the midline. Find your heart center. Do a slight bow here to get a little stretch along the back of the neck here. So drop your chin in towards the chest. Connecting with yourself. Connecting with your breath. Connecting with the earth. One more breath. And we're going to release the hands. Bring the chin back parallel. And here we go. Inhale, we're going to shrug up the shoulders, bring them up towards the ears. Exhale, drag them back down. Bring the shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the shoulders, shrug them up. Exhale, drag them down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shrug up those shoulders. And drag them down. 1 more time. And drag it down. And then we'll pause here in mountain. Shoulders relax down. Find that stillness. Slight bend in those knees. All right, let's start a few rounds of sun salutations. So if you're not at the top of your mat, make your way to the top of your mat. And if you don't have your block at the top of the mat like I don't, we're going to grab that and have it at the top of our mat just in case we need it. All right, find that mountain pose once again. And here we go. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, circling sweep. Exhale, fold them down. Inhale, flatten the back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. Find your lunge of choice. I'm going to go down to kneeling lunge. You find what works for you. Exhale, we're going to send it back to plank. It might be a kneeling plank or it might be a full out plank. And then we're going to lower down. Inhale up to a baby cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, Down dog. You can also opt out for a tabletop here as well. Inhale, we're going to bring the right foot forward, finding your lunge of choice. Again, I'm going to go to the kneeling lunge. Exhale, send it to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. See if you can find something different here. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out to the sides. Bring the hands together overhead. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. Left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, find that half lift again. See if you can feel something different. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Find your lunge of choice. Exhale, send it back to your plank and lower down. Inhale up to your cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, find your down dog or tabletop. Inhale, left foot comes forward, finding your lunge of choice. Exhale, find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And circle sweep, arms up. And heart center. Awesome. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Okay, just follow your breath. Here we go. And fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. You're going to step that right foot back, find your lunge. And find your plank. And lower. Inhale to cobra. Curl the toes and down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Find your lunge of choice. Exhale. Find your forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Circle sweep up. Heart center. Left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Stepping the left foot back. Find your lunge. And step it back to your plank. And lower down. Cobra. And down dog. Left foot comes forward, lunge. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold. And circle sweep. One more time on each side. Just enjoy your salutation. Right foot. Right foot. Left foot. Left foot. And we'll take it to mountain from here, releasing the hands down. While we're in mountain, we're going to do a few things with the feet. So that way you can kind of feel where the feet are. So I want you to slowly lift the toes, just the toes, and then slowly plant the toes. Try to do one at a time. Just feel where the toes are. Pause here. Now we're just going to lift the heels. And then slowly, one at a time if you can, let them release down. Awesome. Now we're going to lift and arch. And then let it float down. And then the opposite arch. See if you can feel a difference of how your feet are coming in contact with your mat. See if you feel a difference in your mountain here. If you need to adjust something, lift the toes again, lift the heels again, lift the arches again, whatever you need to do. See if you can feel the whole foot balancing you. Now see if you can close your eyes. One more breath. Bring the eyes open. All right, inhale, we'll take the arms up overhead, find the extended mountain. Exhale, we're gonna release to chair. Try to leave the feet where they are. Inhale, send it back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Pause here. And see if you can feel the spine and how it elongates out the top of your head. See if you can feel that line. On your next exhale, fold back down. Inhale, take the arms straight up overhead to extended mountain. Exhale to chair. Inhale, back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Notice the line of your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take the arms straight up overhead. Extended mountain. One more time. Exhale, chair. Inhale back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And from here, we're going to step back to down dog. Just take one foot back at a time. We'll take a few knee bends here in our down dog. Walk it out a little bit. And we'll find our neutral down dog. Pause here for 2 breaths. Now we're going to slowly roll to the sides of the feet. So like we're going to roll to the left outside of the foot, right inside of the foot. And then we're going to bring it back center. And then we're going to roll the opposite way. Inhale back center. And let's do that 2 more times to each side. Exhale, roll down. Inhale back center. Exhale, roll down to the right. 1 more time each direction. Inhale back center. Exhale, roll down. Inhale back center. Exhale, roll down. Find your down dog. 1 more breath here. We're going to look to our hands and we're going to bring our left foot forward. Find warrior 1. Turning the back heel down, lining up that knee with the ankle, knee with the second toe. Bring those hips around to the front. Sit up nice and tall on your hips. And then we'll extend the arms up overhead if that feels good. You can also leave the hands right there on the hips. You can leave them at Namaste Heart Center. But wherever you land, find a focal point. Find your breath. One more breath. We're going to release the arms down to the sides. We're going to make our way to warrior 2. Walk the left foot slightly over, finding the alignment with the right foot. Bring the hands to the heart center as you turn the heart center to the long side of the mat. And then release the arms out to that T. Find your gaze. Maybe it's out the left fingers, maybe it's at the center, wherever you feel balanced and focused. Relax your shoulders. Let's take 1 more breath. We're going to release the hands. We're going to walk this back foot in a step or 2 here. Now, if your block is close by, we're going to grab that block. If you need to come out of your pose, bring it to forward, fold, find your block, and then take the right foot back. So we're going to place the block right on the outside of the left foot. Find your warrior 2 stance once again. Now we're going to reach down with the left hand. Find the block. Then we're going to start to straighten the left leg. There you go. Send the hips back a little bit. Now you can leave that right hand right here on the hip if that feels comfortable to you. Or if you'd like to release it from the heart center and then send it up to the ceiling, finding triangle. So find what feels good here. Nice deep breaths. One more nice deep breath. Let's release the right hand. Bend the left knee just enough where you can take the block and set it out to the top of the mat. We're going to bring the body slowly back up to warrior two stance, but then we're going to straighten the left leg. So now both legs are straight, and then we're going to turn the toes to the long side of the mat, coming into wide-legged fold. Beautiful. Let's take the hands up overhead to a Y, finding 5-point star. Pause here. Turn the feet out slightly into like about a 45-degree angle. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees and bend the elbows into a goddess pose. Beautiful. Inhale, send it back out to 5-point star. Exhale, bend the knees and elbows, find goddess. Inhale, straighten out, back out to 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. One more time. Inhale, 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, take it back out to 5-point star. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Taking the hands to the hips, thumbs facing the spine. Take a nice deep inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale, we're just going to hinge at the hips and just come into a half fold. So we're not going to go all the way down. We're just going to have hinging at the hips there. Nice gentle gaze down at the mat. Beautiful. One more breath here. I'm going to bend the knees. And with a nice deep inhale, exhale, press up. Come back to standing. Release the hands down. I'm going to turn the feet back to the top of the mat, finding a warrior two pose with the legs once again. Pause here. Walk that left foot over. And then slightly lift that back heel. Find your high lunge. Pause here. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, send them down. Step it back to down dog. Feel free to drop to a tabletop here to take a little break if that feels good. We'll take 2 more breaths. Then wherever you are, we're going to meet back in down dog. Take 1 more breath here. And we're going to look to our hands and we're going to bring the right foot forward and let's find warrior one on that side. You know, all those good alignment points here. Let those hands go wherever they feel comfortable. Maybe they stay right here on the hips. Maybe they come to the heart center. Maybe they float up overhead this time. Whatever feels best to you. in your body today. That's the beauty of yoga. It's like, what feels good right now? Let's take 2 more breaths. And we'll release the hands down. Walk it to warrior 2. Get all those good alignment points again, once again. And zip up those inner thighs. Find your breath. Two more breaths here. And release the hands. Find your block once again. If you need to move up to forward fold to do that, feel free. Place the foot block directly next to your right foot. We're going to take the right hand to the block. Begin to straighten the right leg. That left hand can stay right here on the hip if that feels good. Or it can come to the heart center, elbow facing the ceiling, and then release up. It's a little gentler on your shoulder when you do that. Take some nice deep breaths. Let's take one more breath. I'm going to let that left hand release down, slightly bend the right knee, place the block out to the top of the mat. Find your warrior 2. Pause here for one more nice deep breath. And we'll release the hands down, walk the right foot over. Find your high lunge. Get your balance. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold down. This time we're going to step it into forward fold. We're going to find our block. We're going to place the hands on the block. And we're going to step the right foot back just 2 little steps here. We're going to work our way to pyramid here. So both feet are pretty much pointed towards the top of the mat. Both legs are straight. And then we're going to send the hips back towards the back of the mat. We're going to release the crown of the head in between the arms. And we're just going to breathe here. One more breath. And we're going to bring the right foot back, find forward fold. Pause here. And then we'll walk that left foot back just a couple steps. Both feet are pointed towards the top of the mat. Hips release back to the back of the mat. Release the crown of the head down. Breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths. I'm going to slowly walk the left foot in. Find your forward fold once again. Inhale, half lift, fingertips on the block. Exhale, fold back down. And inhale, we're just going to roll up nice and slow. Let the head stay tucked in. Relax the shoulders back as the chin lifts up. And find mountain once again. Going to balance on tree here. So we're going to lift the right heel as we get our weight into the left leg. Pause here, get your balance. And then wherever you want the hands to go, they can go wherever you want. Let that right foot go maybe to the ankle, maybe it goes to the calf. Never ever put it directly on your knee though. And we're going to find something to focus on. And we're going to breathe. Let's get 2 more breaths. If you fall out, just join back in. Release the right foot. Take a moment in between. And we'll lift the left heel as we get the weight into the right leg. Get your balance. And then we'll let the left foot float where it wants to go. Let the hands go where they need to go. Focus. Breathe. Two more breaths. Now we'll slowly make our way out of that. Pause in mountain. Sometimes the balance is really good. Sometimes it's not. It's all good. That's why we practice it. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold it down. Step it back to your down dog. Take one more nice deep breath here in down dog. And I'm going to slowly drop to tabletop. And maybe do some hip sways here. Maybe do some cat-cow. Just take a moment to do whatever feels good here. Make your way back to neutral tabletop. And we're going to release the hips off to one side. Feet relax off to the other side. Swing the legs around. And we're going to begin to make our way down to our backs. So whatever you need for Shavasana, make sure you have that nice and close by. Settling down into your back here. Let's release the feet to the mat. Take them as wide as the mat, knees to the ceiling. And we'll do some rounds of windshield wipers. Inhale, center. Exhale, release down to the right. Nice and slow with your breath. Inhale, back center. And exhale, release down to the left. So if you're like me, your chin likes to keep jutting up. So keep tucking that chin in towards the chest. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Exhale, release them down to the right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, release to the left. Let's do that 2 more times to each side. Nice, gentle, mindful movements here. And the next time you find your knees at center, we'll pause and meet there. Bring the feet back to sit bone position. Pause here. Bring the hands to the belly. And we're just going to take a couple deep breaths here and just notice the difference now as it was at the beginning of your practice, how your breath flows. So inhale nice and deep. Exhale nice and slow. Inhaling nice and deep. So you just notice as you're breathing if you feel a difference in your breath. Maybe it's deeper. Maybe you feel it moving differently. Let's take 2 more breaths. And when your exhale has been released, hug in the knees. Rock gently side to side. And we're going to come into supine twist. So we're going to use the right hand to guide the knees down to the right. Left arm releases out to a T. Take one more breath here. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. And then we'll guide them down to the left with the left hand. Right arm releases out to a T. One more breath. And we'll bring the knees to center. Gently rock side to side. And then we'll extend the legs down and find our Shavasana pose. Using what other comforts you would like. Blanket to allow the body to become heavy. Eye pillow to allow the eyes to relax back. Bolster underneath the knees. Whatever you need. Begin to get nice and comfy here. Let everything get nice and heavy. Melting into the earth. We'll pause here and rest for several minutes. Don't worry, I'll bring you back together at the end. Slowly let your breath come back into your awareness, remaining as still as you possibly can. Add some fingers and toes movement, wrist and ankle movement. And as it begins to feel right, slowly make your way to one side of your body, just rolling gently. And just pause here for a breath or two. And when you feel ready, use your arms and your hands. Gently press the body up. Make your way back to a comfortable seat. Release the hands up to the sides, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, release the hands up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, find your heart center. Bow ever so slightly to yourself. And thank yourself for taking the time to come, breathe, stretch, and allow your body to feel absolutely beautiful. And I thank you so much for joining me this evening. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a blessed evening and always be well.